Aphorism 70 Organon of Medicine. From what has been already adduced, we cannot fail to draw the following inferences: that everything of a really morbid character and which ought to be cured that the physician can discover in diseases consists solely of the sufferings of the patient and the sensible alterations in his health, in a word, solely of the totality of the symptoms by means of which the disease demands the medicine required for its relief, while, on the other hand, every internal cause attributed to it, every occult quality or imaginary material morbific principle, is nothing but an idle dream. That this derangement of the state of health, which we term disease, can only be converted into health by another revolution effected in the state of health by means of medicines, whose sole curative power consequently can only consist in altering man's state of health, that is to say, in a peculiar excitation of morbid symptoms, and is learned with most distinctness and purity by testing them on the healthy body. That, according to all experience, a natural disease can never be cured by medicines that possess the power of producing in the healthy individual an alien morbid state, dissimilar morbid symptoms, differing from that of the disease to be cured, never, therefore, by an allopathic mode of treatment, and that even in nature no cure ever takes place in which an inherent disease is removed, annihilated, and cured by the addition of another disease dissimilar to it by the new one ever so strong. That, moreover, all experience proves that by means of medicines which have a tendency to produce in the healthy individual an artificial morbid symptom antagonistic to the single symptom of disease sought to be cured, the cure of a long standing affection will never be effected, but merely a very transient alleviation, always followed by its aggravation, and that, in a word, this antipathic and merely palliative treatment in long standing diseases of a serious character is absolutely inefficacious. That, however, the third and only other possible mode of treatment, the homeopathic, in which there is employed for the totality of the symptoms of a natural disease a medicine capable of producing the most similar symptoms possible in the healthy individual given in suitable dose, is the only efficacious remedial method whereby diseases which are purely dynamic deranging irritations of the vital force are overpowered and being thus easily, perfectly, and permanently extinguished must necessarily cease to exist. This is brought about by means of the stronger similar deranging irritations of the homeopathic medicine in the sensation of the life principle. And for this mode of procedure, we have the example of unfettered nature herself, when to an old disease there is added a new one similar to the first, whereby the new one is rapidly and forever annihilated and cured.